Hey guys, how you guys doing tonight? It's late, tired. Wanted to make a YouTube video about something I seen on my TA over here with the SPX weekly, daily, right? Um, this is my bottom finding tool that I have, indicator. These other ones do play a part in the role of finding it. That's the reason why they're here. Um, cycle analysis. I'm going to start learning this version of technical analysis sooner or later. I'm going to buy the class. The guy that teaches psychoanalysis, his name is Ask Slim. You can look him up. He's got YouTube videos if you're interested. But the main focus is on this indicator, somewhat on this one, and these other ones do have a part to play in it. So the finding the bottom. We all know that bear markets typically last anywhere from 11 months, give or take. Bear and bull markets, since we're always on that upward trajectory, we're always on that parabolic move, right? Don't bet against the market, and the trend is your friend, right? Um, so it makes sense. The odds will be in your favor to locate bottoms because if you're always on a parabolic move, you always get headed up. Even when you're going sideways, it's still going to be the odds are going to be in your favor, right? Versus tops, odds are working against you because how can you find a top when the top is becoming another top and there's another top after that? You're like, whoa, that's the reason why bears typically, bears lose money, and bulls, they get rich, right? Because the odds are against them and the odds are with with an upward move. So finding bottoms makes sense, right? Finding tops don't make too much sense, but you can try to take the information with a grain of salt, right? um, you have to scare the fuck out of everyone and make them all dump their shares real quick. End of the world pandemic, right? Boom! What was that? He's gone. How many weeks was that? One, two, three, four. I think like 5 weeks. Like that was fast. That was quick, fast, in a jiffy, right? So what was World War III? Right? Like nuclear weapons. That'll get it going. But no, no, seriously though. So this indicator right here, right now, more than not, once these lines right here, this got an oscillator, right? Let me fix this. Oh, I need to readjust that. Right there. There you go. So we got an oscillator and a indicator, just a single line, right? Um, but typically, more times than not, once this indicator crosses this oscillator, the bottom searching has begun. Right, the race. We're off to the races. Right, typically, but there are occasions where it fails. It's not. It's kind of rare-ish. Doesn't happen a lot. Right. But once these two cross, this one goes into oversold. This one heads into its downward direction into oversold, overbought. Right. Once they exit those zones simultaneously, or you can anticipate it, and just this indicator alone right here could exit the overbought area, oversold area. Excuse me. You can start dollar cost averaging, which would have probably put you right here at this price. Then this would have been your top zone. You would have drew. I would have drew this box, right? Then you would have seen this divergence here, right? Well, this one went lower. This one was higher. Same goes here, right? Lower, higher. That was a divergence, and that was a buying opportunity then because you already bought here. You don't buy it all at once either. You dollar cost average. I like to buy in threes or fives or something, at a time. especially when you're bottom hunting. This thing takes, these are weeks each candlestick. This is going to take a long time, right? But it'll pay off in the end. So like I said, more than not, the market is parabolic, right? And sometimes it goes sideways. There's no, in a perfect world, right? It will never pull back. So, yeah. So more than not, see how it crossed over here? You're going to have a buying opportunity. It's going to be searching for, you're going to have to pull your wallet out. Now it's time. You're like, yeah, now I get to buy. Hell yeah, right? That's what it's about. Psychoanalysis, it plays a part into it. Everything has to have a purpose. You look at this negative cash flow, you oversold, or overflow, a little bitty red dot right there, overflow of positive momentum right there, right? So yeah, and this is the trend that I drew for it. If it breaks this one here, then it fails it. But I could readjust it, get it on the bottom. Well, as of right now, that's the way I like it. Another important takeaway. See how this is negative, positive. Over here, we're currently in negative territory, right? Got a downward slope on the algorithms. Pointing down on the weekly, on the daily, they're pointing up. This one's going sideways. This one currently is down, right? So I don't want to get too much into what's going on over here. I'm trying to make this video fast, right? But the general point is that usually when these two cross, this gets into the overbought area. You will have downward momentum, right? Right there, crossed, overbought, downward momentum, right? Bottom search, boom, boom. Pulled out my wallet, right? This one never went into the oversold area, so that was NA'd. You could have probably waited for the hyperwave to turn green, then purchased, or something like that. You could use the algorithms. You could use a different indicator. But when this goes into the overbought area, that's the warning one. Oh no, technically warning one is when crossover usually happens first because it has to get over this, right, in order to get into the overbought region right here. So yeah, crossover, signal one, overbought, signal two, then it should be starting to work its way down, bottom search. Now, there was a time right here, right, real quick, like October the 14th or October 2014, right, that it did have a fake out, right? I don't want to count this one because it never really crossed, nor did it touch the overbought area, right? So that was NA'd. This one did. It touched it and they crossed. There was a fake out. What happened to the market? What did it do? Let's take a look. Chop sideways, then drop, right? So it was consolidating in a drop, right? Or it was when you get this kind of clustering going on here, that's building positions, building, 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 right? Just like with Clover Health when it dropped, right? Like over here. When you get this clustering chop, building, 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 then drop, right? So, yeah, you had it right here, right? So, if the past does repeat itself, I don't know, can't really, there's no telling. And we were in negative territory over here also, right? If the past does repeat itself, then we should see chop to the end of the year or somewhere around there, and then a drop. Personally, I think there's going to be a lot of whiplashing going on here. It's going to be a trader's market, for the next, till the end of the year. That's what I think. But we could be bottom searching. Who knows? We might get lucky. Anyways, peace out.